Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel, and I'm going to do a news video to end the night here. So, we're going to start off with some wrestling. I'm just going to do wrestling, NASCAR and NFL, not really any NBA to talk about, to be honest with you. So, let's get into it. So, a little bit up here. So, CM Punk asked Adam Pearce where SmackDown on this Friday is. Pearce says Chicago, Illinois, and Punk responds with tremendous. And why am I talking about this? Well, mentioned on my Raw review, you know, the rumors of AJ, his wife coming back. It would make the most sense, you know. Anything else is kind of just a disappointment to me, even if it's Rhea Ripley. But hopefully this is happening. AJ comes back. That pop would be insane. It makes the most sense now than it's ever had. People just got their hopes up because it's the Rumble. But this makes more sense than it's ever made. If it doesn't happen then, it's never going to happen. If we hear Rhea's music, this feud just loses all momentum to me. Like, I love Rhea. But, just gotta do AJ. Other than that, none of this makes sense, and the ending they did at Clash would make no sense at all. So Jimmy arrived to save his brother Jay from Braun and Bronson to end the show, make it for the tag title, save the Raw tag division. And Jay said to Jimmy, and quote, "I need you. I can't do it. I can't do it." We need those back at this point, dude. It's the best thing that could happen. So this is made official for WrestlePalooza, as I expected. Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky for the vacant Women's World Championship is set for WrestlePalooza, as everybody expected it was going to be Stephanie versus Io Rhea. They went Io. I mean, I would like to see Stephanie win, but she hasn't been on TV. She hasn't done anything because that's WWE's fault for not booking her. But it'd still be a banger match, which is just good to see. Have Stephanie, build her up, win the Rumble, and win her at WrestleMania against Rhea Ripley. Do I trust WWE with her chasing the title? I don't know if it's hard to trust WWE nowadays with their booking. And Rhea says, not going to bother talking about that. I was on Raw. The pay-per-views on the Peacock era have officially come to an end. March 2021 till August 2025. Should have never left. Man, and WWE thinks we're going to pay $30 for $30 a month going forward for pay-per-views. Yeah, you can literally find stream pay-per-views online. $30? Sorry, man. And we're now on the road to WrestlePalooza, a new era, streaming exclusively on ESPN and internationally Netflix. John Cena is now officially down to 8 appearances left before he retires. And he says he does not have enough dates left to face everybody who was influential in his career, which is why he is using some of their special moves in his matches. Perhaps if Dwayne hadn't wasted so many dates on a terrible storyline with the heel run, we would have got more matches. Thanks, you bald fraud. So some good news. Psycho Stu released from the hospital. Very good news there with Psycho Stu. Remember the attack by Raja. So good news there, because that was just a horrible incident there. Bad luck for Raja Jackson. That was attempted murder. So Ilya Dragunov is on the verge of returning to WWE TV. He will be featured on the Raw brand. So whenever he returns, he'll most likely be featured on the Raw brand. Following WWE Clash in Paris, Becky Lynch is now listed internally as a member of the Vision alongside Seth, Paul, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. AJ Lee's name has been brought up in numerous pitches within WWE. As of late, those pitches also weren't quite shut down like they have been in the past. So they've been shut down in the past, I assume, but obviously now, the more and more and more they tease it, you're getting the fans' hopes up. You gotta have AJ. If you don't, you're disappointing pretty much everybody. Like, I love Rhea, but dude, it's gotta be AJ. I mean, it will make literally no sense. She's completely free to not want to come back, but that'd be, if she's not coming back, then you do not tease this more and more and more going forward. So for NASCAR, we'll go over the schedule for this weekend for Gateway. Continuing the NASCAR playoffs for the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series, the regular season finale. So Friday at 5:05 on the CW app, Xfinity practice. How about that? A regular practice session. 3 on the CW app, Xfinity qualifying, but 4:30 on True TV, just your normal Cup P&Q. 7 on the CW pre-race, and 7:30 the Xfinity race. 35, 35, and 90 the stage length. Sunday, 2:30 on USA pre-race for Cup, and 3 on USA, the Cup race. 45, 95, and 100 your stage lengths. 240 laps is still not a lot of laps for Cup there. That's, I'm not gonna lie, these races are pretty short. Well, Xfinity, fine, that's whatever. Cup's kind of short, to be honest. So, this is something on NASCAR on Reddit, on the DBC podcast. Just finished watching that. And about the 1 hour and 17 minute mark, a Haas merger with Legacy is out the window. Haas factory team I'm talking about, likely to switch to Chevy next season. Oh, brother. Unless Penske and or RFK come back to the Xfinity Series, Ford's program is genuinely done. Genuinely done. So in Xfinity, Ford will have RSS Racing and AM Racing, and trucks will have, they'll have 2025 Thor Sport and Rayon Bros. Like, what the actual fuck is Ford's development process? Like, they just pick up anyone dumped by Toyota and Chevy. Everyone is a cent for Chevy, which I get it, but I mean, otherwise Ford has nothing that competitive in the Xfinity Series. Like, you'll have your occasional run by Ryan C, but other than that, who if this is true, who else would Ford have for their Xfinity program? Daniel Hemrick will pilot number 11 for Collie this weekend. He's back. Parker Retzloff makes his 100th career NASCAR Xfinity Series start. Bobby Dale Earnhardt is going to make his ARCA Menards Series debut. Is this his debut? No, it doesn't say debut or anything. But it says Bobby Earnhardt headed to Bristol for the ARCA Menards Series, September 11th at Bristol. Welcome back, Dale Earnhardt. How about Tony Stewart winning the NHRA regular series champ as the regular season champion? How about that? What a wheel man Tony is. Cole Raz, the big news, he'll make his Xfinity Series debut this Saturday for AM Racing. So let's talk about some NFL here now. Tom Brady talked about the importance of a QB celebrating with the entire team after a touchdown. I thought it was a good watch. A little video clip I saw on Twitter. Former Browns quarterback Johnny Manziel. He says he roots for them to go winless. Talking about the Browns. He says he's going to hate them forever. I mean, I like him as a college quarterback, but he seems like a douche. But he didn't watch film, and he blames the Browns. I mean, the Browns probably didn't know what film was. But, I mean, I know the Browns were dog shit for a while. Hell, they are now again. But the feeling's probably mutual with Browns fans. Literally the worst, maybe first pick in the history of the sport. Guy was a drug addict that had an ego 100 times bigger than his actual talent in the National Football League. They took a chance on this guy. This might be the biggest loser to ever come through Cleveland. Rather than be grateful they drafted his sorry drunk ass in the first round, he goes out and be like, oh, I hope they lose every game. Oh, what a dickhead, man. Such a loser. It's not their fault you were trash. Chargers running back Najee Harris has been cleared for contact and has a chance to play this week per report, per their head coach Jim Harbaugh. Oh yes, just 3 yards per carry. Per report, Packers linebacker Micah Parsons has been dealing with a L4, L5 facet joint sprain in his back and may take an epidural injection prior to the team's opening game. First lines if needed to help him play. Per Schefter, his status for week 1 is up in the air, although he's trying to play. I don't know if he, so maybe he wasn't faking it. Maybe he's actually fucking hurt. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is expected to be ready for the opener, per report. Aaron Rodgers is a Steelers team captain entering his first year with the team. Tyreek Hill has been a team captain for the Dolphins for the last 2 years, and he won't be a captain this year. The Bengals have restricted the run game, specifically around Chase Brown's skill set. Hopefully he can have a good season. But where's the defense? Jordan Mailata says he breathed a sigh of relief when the Cowboys traded Micah Parsons. You better hope you don't get cooked this week by that trash-ass defensive line. The Steelers are signing running back Jalen Warren to a 2-year contract extension. Tight end Darren Waller for the Dolphins and running back Devin Achane. Both are on track to play in the team's season opener. I don't know if Darren Waller's a positive update. The Bengals are signing defensive tackle Mike Pennell from those Chiefs. And Quinshon Judkins, Browns rookie running back, could be back with the team and quote as soon as this week. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. So on the first notable injury report of the season, Cowboys running backs Miles Sanders, shoulder, and Jaden Blue ankle. And the Eagles wide receiver Adrian Brown with a hamstring. They were not listed on the injury report. So it looks like they'll be back. Man, injury reports on the timeline. We're so back, man. Can't wait to do these NFL news videos at night. Matthew Stafford, the Rams head coach Sean McVay told reporters that Matthew Stafford, who missed much of camp with a back injury, is expected to start Sunday's opener against the Texans. So he'll be playing. Panthers offensive tackle Ikem Ekonwu underwent an appendectomy, and his status for the regular season opener against Jacksonville is now uncertain. Mike McDaniel says the outside linebackers coach for the Dolphins, Ryan Crow, he's been placed on administrative leave indefinitely while the legal process plays out. So yeah, that domestic violence, alleged. Dak Prescott on the Cowboys post Parsons trade. I'm not going to say we're better. We've got to go out there and prove it. Sure. We've had to prove it even if he was on this team, so I'm not going to say that by any means. I mean, sure, I guess. So I haven't done this a bit, but let's do some MLB news. Ha-Seong Kim, the Rays put him on waivers and the Braves claimed him. So, that happened. The Mariners are calling up top prospect Harry Ford. Per the team announcement, he's MLB Pipeline's 40th ranked prospect. The Dodgers are signing free agent left-handed pitcher Andrew Heaney. He actually had his best year as a Dodger, I believe, in 2022. 3.10 ERA, his best MLB season. We'll see. I mean, it's like, I think it's a minor league contract, I believe, but we'll see if it works out. Royals are their top catcher prospect Carter Jensen. Brewers signed Luis Arias to a minor league contract. The Phillies agreed to terms with Walker Buehler, so got released by the Red Sox, and he's going to Phillies. The Cubs have claimed Aaron Savali off waivers from the White Sox per a team announcement. I don't know why they want him, but whatever. Sal Stewart will be called up by the Reds, their number one prospect, I believe. The Blue Jays have claimed utility man IKF off waivers from the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs are getting Carlos Santana. The Red Sox have agreed to a contract extension with Aroldis Chapman, who now has a 1.00 ERA. Blue Jays and Eloy Jimenez agreed to a minor league deal. But yeah, some of the MLB news there a little bit, so yeah. I just want to do a little bit of that 10 here, but leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and take them out a lot. Peace and have a good night.